This is an unprecedented event. I think Heathrow hasn't seen this kind of outage, as you say, in decades. So basically, let me just give you a bit of history as to what happened last night. Around 12:30, the fire brigade gets called. There's a fire at a electrical substation nearby. What happens next is absolutely cataclysmic. Basically, the whole of the area goes out, including Heathrow Airport, as a result of which Heathrow, the busiest airport in Europe, has to completely shut down. This is absolutely unprecedented, as you say. Why haven't they got a generator? Why haven't they got a backup system? What is going on here? Anyway, around 1,300 flights in and out of here on a daily basis. That is not happening. Nothing's landing, nothing's leaving. All the terminals are closed. We're told it will not reopen until around midnight tonight. But I have to say, guys, it means probably that we're going to see disruption in and out of Heathrow, in and out of global airports, probably for the next 2 or 3 days. Aircraft are out of position, crews are out of position, passengers are very much out of position as well. So this is a big deal, and it looks like it's not going to be done just yet.
Guy, I put on my insurance assessor hat, and I have to ask the one question: who's at fault here? Who is at fault? I mean, you're going to have missed connections, people staying in hotels on airport floors. There's going to be people who are insured for their flights. I mean, who's at fault? Who are we coming after here?
Damien, you're not even allowed to get into the airport. All the airport terminals are closed. Wow. They've completely shut everything. You can't even get in right now. That's the kind of the extent that we're dealing with here. Look, we don't know the answer to that question. I suspect you are probably not going to see payouts from the airlines. They basically are covered in an extraordinary event like this, so they're probably in the clear. I would have thought the insurers certainly will be taking a fairly big hit. But ultimately, you could argue it's probably down to the power system provider, and it's probably down to Heathrow. Why on earth do we not have the kind of redundancy that is required to make sure that this kind of event does not happen? I suspect that's probably where the buck stops, Damien.
Guy, are we expecting to hear from airport officials at some point today to give us an update on kind of when this thing might reopen?
They're updating. We've just heard from the fire brigade, so the fire is out. So they were called just after midnight. They got the fire under control at just after 6:30 a.m. this morning. So the fire is out. So obviously they've now got to figure out how to get the power back on again. At the moment, there's no updates. At the moment, Heathrow has indicated that the airport will be closed until circa midnight tonight. That's the information we have at the moment. They're basically saying that this is an electrical fire. There probably isn't any foul play. The energy minister's been talking this morning. Obviously, a lot of people are talking about sabotage. The government is ruling out that at this point. But at the moment, we simply do not know what happened. There's a complete lack of information.